I love seeing a room full of uniforms of all colors. Welcome to a very special presentation. I am Becky Cody, the State Chair for Iowa ESGR, Employer Support of the Guard and Reserve. I am thrilled to be here today and be part of this presentation. And I'm so thrilled to have all of you here joining us. Before we go any further, will you please stand and say the Pledge of Allegiance with me? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. We're here today to present the 2022 Secretary of Defense Freedom Award to Chief Cole, the Storm Lake Police Department, and the City of Storm Lake. I'm so excited, and in a few minutes I hope to convey just how great an honor this is for Iowa, for the City of Storm Lake, and your police department. But before we go further, I want to make sure we recognize a few individuals we are honored to have attending today. We're thankful that we were able to coordinate this event with the schedule of Kim Reynolds, Governor of Iowa. Thank you for your time and fitting this into your busy schedule. We look forward to your comments in a few minutes. Also here today are the following officials from the City of Storm Lake: Mayor Mike Porsche, City Council Member Matt Rieklofs, City Manager Carrie Navratil, and Assistant Manager Dave Darragon from the great City of Storm Lake. I'd also like to welcome all members of the Storm Lake Police Department that are here. As a spouse of a retired National Guard member, I know it takes a village to support military families, and you are all a vital part of supporting both Officer Bravo and Munden's families. I'm especially grateful for the senior leadership of the Iowa National Guard for taking the time to travel to Storm Lake today. Major General Benjamin Correll, the Adjutant General of the Iowa National Guard, Command Sergeant Major Joseph Jelmsted, the Command Senior Enlisted Leader of the Iowa National Guard, members of the 2nd Brigade, 34th Infantry Division, and the 185th Air Refueling Wing. We appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules to be here and recognize the Storm Lake Police Department as an incredible employer. There are 2 police officers we need to ensure we recognize. It's because of them we stand here today. They nominated the department for the Secretary of Defense Award. Officer Tyler Munden started all this in 2021, with his nomination reaching the top 30 in the nation. And this year, Officer Bravo's additional story helped elevate it to the very highest level. We're pleased that they and members of their families are joining us today. A vital part of the Iowa ESGR organization are our volunteers. Iowa has a little over 100 volunteers across the state. But I'd like to specifically introduce volunteers who serve this area, Area 3. Dwayne Bates, Heather Gertis, and Mr. Dave Kimball, who serves as co-chair for Area 3. You'll see them in the ESGR shirts. And I'd also like to recognize my husband, Mark Cody, and our support staff, Dave Mitchell. Dave is also very instrumental in assisting with the 2022 award nomination. And unable to attend is his co-chair and colleague, Steve Waller. I'd also like to thank the local media that took time to come in and be a part of this phenomenal presentation today and sharing of the excitement of the award with the community. Now the reason we're here, the Secretary of Defense National Freedom Award. I'd like to begin with this thought. Nearly all members of the Iowa National Guard and Reserve have full-time civilian jobs. Those careers come with goals, duties, responsibilities, deadlines, challenges, and rewards. But they also come with supervisors, managers, bosses, or business owners, people who employ military-oriented employees who suddenly get called away for a year deployment, attend periodic training, and are told overnight they need to report to another part of the state to help with flood, tornado, COVID support, and other urgent issues. It simply is not easy juggling schedules, benefits, and rights under the USERRA law can be challenging at times. ESGR is here to help the employers and the military employees. Most of you know we provide an awards program to help recognize the employers who are doing wonderful things every day. But the Freedom Award is the highest level that any employer can achieve. This is provided by the Secretary of Defense for acknowledging the supportive efforts of the finest employers in America. Think of it nearly the same category as the Super Bowls, Lombardi Trophy, the Stanley Cup, the Pulitzer Prize, and maybe even the Oscars. There's nothing higher than this level. Just 15 awards are presented each year to 5 employers from the large sector, 5 employers from the small employer sector, and only 5 from the public sector. And today, we present one of these 15 awards across the nation to the Storm Lake Police Department. Nearly 2,800 nominations were submitted this year from every state and U.S. territory. And if not for the ongoing COVID situation, this presentation would have been a very formal one, and we would have been meeting at the Pentagon. The reasons why Chief Cole and the entire department received this recognition are as long as your arm, and we won't have the time to list all of them. A few of them include flexible scheduling and considerate leave policies, pre- and post-deployment support, robust training efforts, connecting with and caring for the officers' families, sending care packages during deployments, and so much more. And as the judges recognized, it's not just what has been done for the military members, but how it's been accomplished, with an attitude of care and a mission of heart. Just know the judges throughout the Department of Defense who reviewed the nominations agreed that what is being done with this department is truly exceptional. Chief Cole, supported by the entire department, do everything possible to ensure officers Bravo and Munden and other military veterans and members who are on the force are getting the care, support, and backing to not only do outstanding work within their communities of Storm Lake, or the community of Storm Lake, but also for their state and country by being members of the National Guard and Reserve. Iowa has just had 5 Freedom Award recipients: Principal Financial Group, Crystal Group, Nyemaster Good Law Firm, Nationwide Insurance, and Rose Hill Farms. Now Storm Lake PD becomes the 6th and first in the public sector category. It's truly an honor to have our governor here with us today. So I'd like to turn the podium over to her so she can share her thoughts. I give you the Honorable Governor of the State of Iowa, Kim Reynolds.
Well, good afternoon, and thank you, Becky, for that nice introduction. Major General Correll, Mayor, Chief Cole, and Officers Munden and Bravo, thank you for not only your service, your continued service, and to helping make this award possible. I want to thank everyone and I also want to thank everything that the Iowa ESGR does to support our service members. And it's such an honor to be able to be here today for this recognition and to have the opportunity to say a few words. Members of Iowa's National Guard and reservist units step forward to serve their country, knowing that it may call on them at any moment. In 2021, 1,600 soldiers and 200 airmen served on active duty missions abroad. Here at home, we've relied on them more than ever in recent years. When the pandemic was at its worst, they were there, delivering PPE, staffing, testing sites, and so much more. When the derecho struck our state in 2020, Guard members were on the ground, picking up the pieces and supporting their communities. Whatever the need, they are always there. By volunteering to protect and serve, these men and women have given us all and Iowa a profound gift, and each of us continue to stand in their debt. The Storm Lake PD is doing its part to show its guards and veteran members how grateful they are for their service. As you heard, it's Iowa's first public recipient of the Secretary of Defense Freedom Award, and we're so proud of this honor. Storm Lake PD has set an example for all of us to follow, and as it would be the first to say, organizations reap amazing benefits from employing workers whose character and work ethic have been honed by the greatest fighting force on earth. National Guard members are known for their unique combination of strong leadership and ability to work as a team, making them ideal employees and community members alike. In short, when employers work hard to accommodate the unique sacrifices service members make, everybody wins. So I want to congratulate the Storm Lake Police Department, and I just want to say thank you for creating a supportive culture for those who serve our country and our state. God bless you, and it's an amazing recognition, and I'm so proud to be here to be a part of it, so thank you.
Thank you, Governor, for your support and comments and taking the time again to join us today. Right now, I'd like to do the formal presentation, so please, if the mayor and Chief Cole, Officers Bravo and Munden, please join us, and General Corral and Command Sergeant Major Jelmstead and the Governor, please join us for the presentation.
Come on up here, guys. This is all about you. You ready?
Ooh. Who wants to hold it? It's heavy. And we also have the 50th anniversary. This year is our 50th anniversary, so thank you. It's a room. Do we need to squeeze in a little bit? Yes. We'll balance now. All right. Thank you so much. You'd like to put it back there. We're closing. Thank you. Thanks to everyone for joining us today for the ceremony and recognizing such an incredible employer for what they do and their staff. Again, as I said earlier, it takes a village to support our families of the military, and we really appreciate everything you do to accomplish that. If you'd like to stay and join us for some refreshments and spend some time with Chief Cole and his officers, we will now conclude the ceremony, and we're free.
Great job.
Guys do